Welcome, everyone. It is Sunday. I guess it's now what, 5:02 p.m. Central Time, 5:03 p.m. Central Time. So I guess we can say welcome to an early Sunday evening, special message here on the Theology Central podcast. It is Sunday, November the 29th, 2020, 5:03 p.m. So early Sunday evening. I've been here for a few hours doing some live broadcasting. Hopefully you have enjoyed and benefited from, I think the last message we just did was a pretty good devotional study of Psalm 16:11, and I think really offered maybe a correct interpretation of that verse, because I believe it's been so misinterpreted by so many people. And I gave you an example in a Bible study guide that I have sitting here that really, I think, misuses Psalm 16:11. So I think that was a very, very good study. So please go listen to it and take advantage of it. But we're here for this special message, not to really offer any teaching, but to offer you the opportunity to win a free book. Because what kind of books? What's the best kind of book? Well, some would say a free book. The best kind of book is, any book that has words in it, okay, right? Because books are awesome, right? But I want to give you a chance to win a free book. And the reason we're giving away this free book is to celebrate something. Us. You and me, you're with us, right? We're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. That's a big theme right now during the COVID-19 pandemic. We're all in this together, but we're all in this together. Even though you may not produce this podcast, you may have never supported this podcast in any way, shape, or form. You may actually hate me. But if you listen, if you're a listener, I don't care whether you support me, hate me, whatever the case may be, you have supported us, even if you hate me, by listening. You've supported. All of us are in this together. You have helped me make it to the Edifi Christian podcast app. It's been a long journey. We didn't think we were going to make it. In fact, we were told that we weren't going to make it. So we gave up. And then all of a sudden, a reversal of fortunes, the big plot twist, we get contacted, hey, submit your podcast. And the next thing you know, we go through another review process. We failed the first review process. We made it through the second. And here we are. We are now live on the Edifi Christian podcast app. All you have to do is go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Apple, Google Play, however get your apps, look for the Edifi. That's spelled Edifi, the Edifi Christian podcast app. Download the app. You will now, in the palm of your hands, have access to over 2 million Christian podcasts, right? Of all different theological streams, right? But they're all there for you to listen to download, to share. They're all right there. And guess who now is among those 2 million? Now, 2 million, it's easy for us to get lost in the shuffle. I understand that. And we're going to do everything. We're going to do everything in our power not to get lost in the shuffle. And that's where I'm going to need your help. But here's what let me explain. Once you download the app, do a search for Theology Central. Hey, that's us. Hit subscribe. You can hit auto download. It will automatically download all of our messages. Go to VBC. That stands for Victory Baptist Church, VBC. Do that. Do a search for, let me look here. I don't think the VBC Bible Institute is been approved yet. Let me look here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to open up the Edifi app. I'm going to go to, see here, where are we going to go here? Go to home. I'm going to go to search. I'm going to do a search for VBC. There we are, VBC. We're the first one that pops up. And I don't see, I don't see, nope, the VBC Bible Institute has not been approved yet, but we're there, VBC. And so subscribe to VBC, subscribe to Theology Central. And once the VBC Bible Institute is ready, I will let you know. But we're now available on the Edifi app. So here's what I'm asking. I'm pleading with you. I'm begging you. Please, 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 please. Look, there's over 2 million Christian podcasts on that app. Over 2 million. Now there's 2 million, whatever the number is, 2 million, whatever. Now there's 2 more, VBC and Theology Central. That means we're competing with over 2 million. All right. So help us out. People are people are honking their horns outside our church. I don't know why. We're in the middle of nowhere. But okay, hey, I'll wave at you as well. Okay, all right. I don't know what's going on outside. When your church is in the middle of nowhere, hearing people honking their horn, you're thinking, okay, what's going on? So, I don't know. We won't go look right now. All right, I'm going to keep talking. But because we're on an app with all of these different podcasts, the only way we're going to get noticed is getting lots and lots and lots and lots of downloads and streams and listens and shares. So please just go download the app, Edifi, Edifi, the Edifi Christian Podcast app, the Edifi Podcast app. Download, do a search for Theology Central, do a search for VBC, and then listen, stream, download, stream, download. Please do that. 5 of you so far. I know those are big numbers. Woohoo! 5. We got 5 subscribers so far on the Edifi Christian Podcast app. Wow. I mean, we are blowing. I mean, all those other podcasts are thinking, who is this new person? Okay, yeah, so far we haven't made much of an impact, but we've only been there, less than 24 hours. So, but for the 5, thank you very much. But listen and download, all right? So that's what I need you to do. But here's what I want to do. I want to give you the chance to win a free book, all right? Here's what I need you to do. Download the app, subscribe, right? Subscribe, start listening, and then take a screenshot of you listening. Take a screenshot of you listening to one of our messages, whether it's VBC or Theology Central. Send that to me at newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com, and along with the screenshot, include first and last name and a good mailing address where a book can be sent to you. I need your home address, okay? Obviously, the street address, the state, zip code, all of that, and just say I would like the book you're giving away, and then. Now, I don't know how many we can give away, but we'll give away what we can, as many as we can, and we'll give it away, and hopefully it will benefit you. And here's the book that we're going to be giving away. All right, give me 1 second here. The book we're going to be giving away is called The Golden Booklet of the True Christian Life. The Golden Booklet of the True Christian Life, and it's written by John Calvin. Now, the reason we're going to be giving away this book is, it's a book from church history. It's a pretty significant book, and the fact that it's had a lot of influence. And it's often compared to Augustine's Confessions, Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress, and Thomas à Kempis' Imitation of Christ. Imagine that. That's a book that we are currently studying, The Imitation of Christ by Thomas à Kempis. So this book is sometimes compared to those 3. And okay, I'm getting notifications. I was seeing if it was something significant. It's political, so we won't get into that right now. Let me just read a little bit about the book. Golden Booklet of the True Christian Life by John Calvin. In this classic devotional, John Calvin urges readers to apply the Christian life in a balanced way to mind, heart, and hand. Rather than focusing on contemplative otherworldliness, the book stresses the importance of devotedly active Christian life in style and spirit. So let me read this again. In this classic devotional, John Calvin urges readers to apply the Christian life in a balanced way to mind, heart, and hand, rather than focusing on contemplative otherworldliness. The book stresses the importance of a devotedly active Christian life. In style and spirit, this book is much like Augustine's Confessions, Bunyan's Pilgrim's Progress, or Thomas à Kempis' Imitation of Christ. However, its intense practicality sets it apart, making it easily accessible for any reader seeking to carry out Christian values in everyday life. Chapter themes include obedience, self-denial, the significance of the cross, and how we should live our lives today. All right? So we are going to be giving away a copy, and I would love for you to have one. All right? The Golden Booklet of the True Christian Life by John Calvin. What do you need to do? Download the Edifi Christian Podcast app. Boom. find us, Theology Central VBC. Take a screenshot of you listening to one of our messages. Now, I am going to make this a requirement, okay? I am going to make this a requirement. You may say it's petty, but that's okay. We're giving away the book, and I'm trying my best to get our numbers as high as they can be. I need you to take a screenshot of you listening to a message from Theology Central and a screenshot of you listening to a message from VBC. So 2 screenshots, include your first and last name and your address. We will have the book shipped to you from Amazon. We will not contact you ever again. We won't ask you for any money. You won't get that email every week going, please support us. We need money now. We're not going to do that. We're not going to put you on a mailing list. We're not going to sell your information. We want to give you something. And the reason we're giving you something is to celebrate the fact that we've made it to the Edifi Christian Podcast app. And we also are doing this to try to encourage you to help us out. We're trying to buy your help. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to buy your help. I'm trying to bribe you, all right? Okay, I'm not above bribery, right? Hey, listen, download. I want those numbers in the hundreds of thousands is where I want the numbers, all right? I don't even know how many listens we have. In fact, let me just pull up the statistics. Now, these are not the statistics from Spreaker. Those look really good today. But let me look here. Let me do a refresh. Okay. Right now, we have 21 listens to the VBC podcast and 77 from the Theology Central. So in less than 24 hours, 77 on a brand new platform. Those numbers aren't great. But, well, I mean, I was hoping for a little better. I know I'm spoiled. Because when I was on Sermon Audio, we were at 30,000 a month. So, I posted something and I had lots of downloads relatively quick. So, okay. But that's just one platform. That's just Edifi. That's not all the other platforms. And those numbers are relatively good. We've had over 4,000 listens on SoundCloud today. Over 4,000 today on SoundCloud. So say 4,000 on SoundCloud. 77 on the Edifi Christian Podcast app. So yeah, we got a lot to do to catch up to 4,000. That doesn't count Spreaker numbers. That doesn't count Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all the other platforms. So, but and the reason we're really promoting the Edifi is because it's a Christian podcast app, and there's people out there probably looking for sermons and Bible teaching. So we want to get noticed by them and picked up. And hopefully, look, they may not like what we do, but maybe they'll at least give us an opportunity and a chance to offer our perspective. So download the Edifi Christian Podcast app. Do a search for Theology Central and VBC. Subscribe to both. Start listening to a message. Take a screenshot of a message from Theology Central and a message from VBC. Send that to newsif@yahoo.com. newsif@yahoo.com. That's newsif@yahoo.com. Once you have that downloaded, or once you sent me the email, make sure the email contains the screenshots and your first and last name and your address, and just say, I want the book. Now, if you don't say you want the book, that's okay, because the screenshots pretty much give away what you're doing, okay? But that's okay. Just make sure you have your information, and then I will go onto Amazon, order the book, send it to your address, and that's it. You don't hear from me ever again. If you would like to contact me and say you received the books, we do like when we give books away, we do like to get an email saying, hey, I got the books. Thank you. I really liked them. I hate them. I gave them away to Goodwill. I burned them in the fireplace because I was cold. Like something. We do like to know that you received the book, and wonderful. So if you would like to, if you get the book, let us know that you received it. That is a little helpful. We do like to get that information. So there you have it. The Edifi Christian Podcast app. Please download it now. And I'm just looking at everything, making sure everything is working fine here. Yes. There we have it. It does take a while for episodes to show up. It looks like sometimes it takes close to 30 minutes. I am going to contact them and see if they can speed up that process. once we get done with an episode. It automatically gets uploaded, so that's good. I don't have to do anything. I just wish it would be a little quicker, but hey, we take whatever we can get. All right, so there you have it. There's the free book giveaway. So what book are we giving away? I feel like I'm talking to a group of people because I love to review people. We're giving away the Golden Booklet of True Christian Life by John Calvin. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a classic. I think Redeemer Broadcasting does these little devotional segments on their radio station, and they will read from this book. It'll be like 3 a.m, and I'll be like, oh, they're reading from the Golden Booklet of the True Christian Life by John Calvin. So I love that they do that. I think it's an awesome little book, and whether you agree with everything or not, I think you will benefit greatly from it. How do you win a copy? Download the Edifi Christian Podcast app, right? Look for us, Theology Central VBC. Subscribe, start listening, take a screenshot of a message from Theology Central and a message from VBC. Email me at newsif@yahoo.com. That's newsif@yahoo.com, newsif@yahoo.com. And just say you want the book. Make sure you have all your information so we know where to send a copy. I will order it on Amazon, and I will send it directly to you. And I apologize. You probably heard me getting ready to get up because it looked like someone was walking by the window, and I'm like, someone's trying to get ready to come into the church, and I don't know what's going on. Let me go. And so I did. I was like, what do I do? I'm live on the air. I've had people honking at me. Now I got people walking around the building. I don't know what's going on outside. So what I'm getting ready to do is I'm going to stop this, and I'm going to go outside and go, hey, I'm doing live broadcasting. Come on now. I'll be talking to no one because I'm out in the middle. I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm going to check on that. All right. And then I'll be back live on the air for at least one more live broadcast coming up here shortly. All right. Everyone have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. God bless.